Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. We are here in Istanbul. This will officially be my first full day here in the city. Many of you will be aware that Istanbul is actually partially within Europe and then partially within Asia. I'm currently on the European side and I'm about to try and get a ferry over to the Asian side to explore it. I hear that it's less touristy, less busy, but just as beautiful, so I'm really excited to go check it out. So for a short amount of time I decided to go outside so I can better appreciate the view, but it is extremely windy, so I'm back inside where it's nice and comfortable, where it's air conditioned and where it's very peaceful and very quiet. But anyway, off to Asia we go. Ladies and gents, welcome to Asia. The journey over here literally only took like 15-20 minutes. I've been told that a really good area to visit whilst I'm here is like the Moda neighborhood or the Moda district, so that is where I'm heading. So all I did was put Moda into my phone and just follow blindly, and I think this whole general area and district is Moda. I'm not quite sure what the huge attraction is, but one good thing that came out of this walk and this little excursion is that I came across a pharmacy. Lo and behold, I walked out with a little bag of goodies. Oh my god, there's a little cat! There's literally cats everywhere here in Istanbul. Back to my pharmacy finds. I bought the eyelash serum and then I also bought this hair growth serum. But yeah, now I'm walking towards the viewpoint. I've just realised that where I am isn't actually the viewpoint. This actually used to be a functioning port and it's one of the oldest ones here in Istanbul. You can actually climb to the top, which I'm doing at the moment. Oh, there's a library up here. So if you walk through the library, there is like a little terrace and then you can see the view of Istanbul. Yeah, it's lightweight, I like it. Oh, crochet? Do you take cards? We got distracted and I ended up stopping by a little market store where I've purchased a nice new raffia bag, which is something that I've actually been needing and looking out for in the UK. So I'm happy I've been able to find that on this trip. I think it should be really good for the summer. It's actually come in really handy because I've been able to put my new pharmacy buys in there. So now, without any further distraction, I'm going to find the viewpoint. Oh my god, guys, I get so easily distracted. Look at this. I love this. The flowers and the wildlife here is beautiful, but oh my days, I am fighting for my life. My hay fever is worse here than it was in London. Silly old me didn't bring any hay fever tablets because my logic was, well, any other time I've been on holiday I've not needed them, so why would I need them now? The logic has failed me. I think I've reached a viewpoint. It's like a promenade. Pretty, very pretty. And then it's just this strip of walkway. Like a daredevil, I'm walking on the big rocks. You know what, I'm actually low-key scared that a snake can come out, so I'm just gonna get down. That's enough of being a daredevil for me. You girl's hungry, so that is next up on the agenda. If I find ice cream, I'm buying it. Okay guys, so there's been a change of plan. First of all, yes, I've got an ice cream. I'm very happy about that. But I decided that I'm not going to get lunch here because I also want to try and go for a Turkish hammam. The one I want to visit closes at 4:30, so I want to make it back to the European side of Istanbul so I can make it to the hammam in good time. After visiting the hammam, then I will grab some food, so the ice cream's going to have to keep me going for a while. Guys, just as easy as that, I use this little pass to get through the barriers and I'm now on the ferry back to Europe. So I'm inside the hammam now. I'm trying to be really careful so I don't film anybody. I'm really liking it so far. The vibe is really cool in here. They've given me a homemade hibiscus drink that tastes really nice. I didn't know what to expect. And apparently traditionally it's served as a welcome drink. So I guess this is them welcoming me to my first ever traditional hammam. I'm super excited. And I'm really happy that I found this place because all the other ones I found were ridiculously priced, well at least for my budget, whereas this one I think is more reasonable. It's still expensive by all means, but more in line with what I can afford and within within my budget. So it's 3,400 Turkish lira, which is about £65, I think. I'll film as much as I can. Can't promise I can film everything because, as you can imagine, there's naked women everywhere and I don't want to be sued, so yeah. I'm upstairs now. I've got my locker behind me, so I'm gonna take my stuff off and get ready for my Turkish Hammam experience. I'll give you a full review after. This is today's look, by the way. Let's get the rest of this makeup off and enjoy the experience. Ciao! So I've just finished my first ever hammam here in Istanbul. I just went for the basic traditional hammam and I had such a great experience, so I'd highly recommend it for you ladies if you are visiting the city. Just finished at the hammam and I'm walking towards Galata Tower. One thing that I would advise people or warn people about before doing hammam is that you need to be comfortable with public nudity because there are naked women left, right and centre, which was fine. But one thing that I didn't consider is that when you finish your hammam, there may not necessarily be like deodorant lying about, and now I finished my hammam and I am walking through the hot streets of Istanbul without any deodorant on. There's a tower. So I got to the Galata Tower. To be honest, I saw the price tag and I saw the crazy queue and I was just like, nah. I saw it, I did a 180 and now I'm walking to, I think, the Galata Bridge to get back to the other side. That's where my hotel is and that's where I want to try and get a very, very, very late lunch. So I feel like my hair is dry enough for it to be in a ponytail, so that's the situation we've got going on now. But I am just crossing the Galata Bridge. There are literally, I won't even say hundreds, there are tons and tons of men fishing off the side of the bridge and actually being successful, like got buckets full of fish. But anyway, I realised that when crossing the bridge, I'm going to be really close to the Spice Bazaar. So I'm going to head over there before grabbing my very late lunch. I'm literally just running on fumes right now because it is literally 5 p.m. This is like nearly dinner time. Thank God I had breakfast at the hotel prior to leaving. To the Spice Bazaar we go. I just made it to the Spice Bazaar and it's really pretty in here. There's tons of different stores. I've been called Beyonce, I've been called Rihanna. It's great for a confidence boost. But yeah, there's loads of things here, whether it be spices, whether it be tea, whether it be chocolate, whether it be baklava, everything you need is here. After the Spice Bazaar, I quickly meandered through the different streets where there was still loads of vendors trying to tell me things, but your girl was on a mission and your girl was not getting sidetracked. I made a beeline for this kebab store, I guess they are. It's a nice little spot to just grab a quick bite. I'm very happy I stopped by there and I managed to get there before they closed. To be honest, I've done a lot of walking today. I might actually just go back to the hotel and chill for a little bit before heading out for dinner later. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but the blue mosque lights up at night. Isn't she stunning? Anyway, doing a 180 because McDonald's is calling my name.